In this episode, I'll be testing out the Atomos Ninja V, I mean 5. So if you have been following my vlog, then you'll know that I'm now using the GH5 as my main camera. And after shooting with it for a while, I got seduced by its ability to shoot in 4K.
I am not trying to seduce you. Would you like me to seduce you?
And now I'm in need of a second 4K camera. Fortunately, I own an A7S. And though it can't record 4K internally, it's still able to output a clean 4K signal onto an external recorder via HDMI. But many of my friends say that I should not get an external recorder. They say it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, sir.
They say that I should just sell my A7S and buy an A7S II. And for the most part, I understand why they would say that. But I think it makes more financial sense to get an external recorder. You see, the cost of a brand new Atomos Ninja V is about 1,000 Singapore dollars. If I were to sell my A7S and upgrade to an A7S II, I would most definitely need to top up more than 1,000 Singapore dollars. On top of that, the Ninja V has a much better codec than the A7S II, and I can even use it on other cameras, like my GH5. The only downside is that it will add additional bulk.
You see, once you rig everything up, you'll end up with something like this. Sure, I could do without the extra MPF battery option, but regardless of whatever setup, it'll still be a heavier setup than just the camera alone. Anyway, what say we head out and shoot some test footage with this rig. So as you can see, the image is lovely. It's only 8-bit 422, so I suppose it's more prone to banding. However, I didn't notice any. So this is good news, I suppose. Everything you see now is S-Log2 footage graded in Premiere Pro. Nothing fancy, I just adjusted the curves and warmness here and there for each shot. I must say that I'm not a colorist, so if the skin tones are off, it's probably my fault. Colors aside, I did notice that there seems to be more noise when I'm recording 4K externally than there is with 1080p internally. It could be that when the camera is downsampling the footage to 1080p, it did some processing that reduces the noise, but I can't confirm this. Personally, I find it kind of shocking to see so much noise at 3200 ISO from an A7S, which is famous for its low light performance, but oh well. Overall, I'm impressed. I thought that the GH5 would have an edge, being 10-bit 422 and all, but it seems the A7S is still able to keep up.
So, in conclusion, if you already own an A7S and want to shoot 4K videos with it and don't really need in-body stabilization and wishes their A7S had a selfie screen and isn't bothered by weight or bulk, should totally consider getting the Atomos Ninja V. You won't be disappointed. At least, I wasn't. And until next time, see ya! Oh, I forgot to mention one little annoyance about the Atomos Ninja V. You cannot just plug a USB cable into the Ninja V and copy your video files off the recorder directly. Instead, Atomos expects you to buy their arguably overpriced SATA to USB docking reader thingy. I would say, don't buy it. Well, I mean, you can if you want to, but I just went on AliExpress and bought a $5 third-party one, and it works just fine.